Assalamu guys, Ifan back again with another video, and in this video what we are going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the new XLOOKUP function that Microsoft introduced with its Office 365. Now, previously we were used to using functions like VLOOKUP to look up lookup values, or a combination of index and match. But the problem with the function like VLOOKUP was that if you were trying to look up a value that was to the right of the index column, that would work. But if you were looking at, if you wanted to look up a value that was to the left of the index column, VLOOKUP, would not work for you. Number one. Number two, VLOOKUP would find the first match and stop there. Now, if there were multiple matches and you want to grab the last of those matches, value from the last match, again, VLOOKUP would not work because it would find the first matching entry and then would just bring that back and ignore the rest. So in XLOOKUP, you have all this functionality. You can look up to the left or to the right, or the first match or the last match. So let's get started. What we have here is a list of employees and their yearly salary. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to be using XLOOKUP to figure out what their division was when they first started working in this company, what current division they are in, and what bonus they're going to be earning. Now, we will be looking those up in this main database here. Okay. So let's look up the first name, Robert. Okay. So Robert is here. Let me just highlight that. And Robert, we have Robert. So he started working in on July 22nd, 2004 in home furniture. Okay. And on September 8th, 2013, he got transferred to office furniture. Okay. So if we were to be using VLOOKUP, first of all, the index column is column E, and we are grabbing something from column C, so to the left. So we could not have used VLOOKUP. Furthermore, because there are two matches here, that would be match number one and match number two, it would just find the first match and stop there, even if it could go to the left. Okay. So if you wanted the current division, VLOOKUP would definitely not work. Okay. And in the salary, the bonus would depend upon the current salary, and these are the different slabs that you have, and anything less than the salary has to be less than the slab, because say for example, if you are at 80% or lower, you'll be making 8%. But if you are so low that you are making 35% and lower, 35,000 and lower, then you'll be making 12%. 60,000 and lower, be making 10%. So it depends on which slab that you're in. Okay. So let's start. Let's go to this sheet here and let's use XLOOKUP to pull the first division that this employee started working in. Okay. So as soon as you start typing, Microsoft Excel is going to start suggesting you functions. So double click on XLOOKUP. Now it's asking you for the lookup value. So Robert is the lookup value, comma, lookup array. That's the column in which you're going to be going and looking up the matches. So that is this column here. So you click on the first name, hold down the Control Shift and the down arrow. It will select the whole column. Okay, and now hit F4 to lock this. It will put the dollar sign in front of the letters and the numbers. So when you copy paste this format down, this will now shift down. Okay, comma, return array. What is it going to be fetching? We want to fetch the division. So click on the first entry and shift control down arrow and F4 to lock it. Okay, so we've got return array. Now, if it does not find it, what do you want it to return? So let's say record not found. Okay. Now, do you want an exact match or exact match a smaller item? I want an exact match. Okay. Search first to last or last to first. So basically, go up or go down. I can just go first to last. That's fine. And close bracket. So Robert was in home furniture. Robert was in home furniture. Now I'm just going to copy this formula down, and we've got all the divisions of all the employees filled in. But some of them may have switched divisions. So now what we have to do is we will use slightly different the XLOOKUP in a slightly different way. We just use a different parameter, in fact. So XLOOKUP, the lookup value is the name here. Lookup array, we go back to our database. We click on the first entry, shift control down arrow, F4 to lock it in place, and return array, the division. Click on the first entry, shift control down arrow, down arrow and F4 to lock it. If not found, let's just put the record not found. Okay, we need it to be an exact match. And now what we're going to be doing is search last to first. We need to be coming up. Instead of the first match, we need the last match. And close bracket. So now, before I enter, let's see. Robert should be in home office furniture. There you go. Okay. So he started with home furniture, but now he is in office furniture. So I'm just going to drag this down. And we've got, so we've, Karina is still in the same division. Paul is in the same division. Robert switched, and let's see, home furniture and sports gear. So this person switched divisions, office, home furniture, sports gear. So this person switched. So you can see how you were able to find the current division also. Now let's see bonus. And that is going to be dependent upon the salary. So I'm just going to type here so it stays out of the way. XLOOKUP, lookup value. This time instead of name, we are going to be looking up the salary. Lookup array. That's this column here. Instead of over here, because we are now trying to figure out the bonus. F4 to lock it. Return array would be this bonus. F4 to lock it. If not found, you can you can just make this up. It doesn't matter. Oops, sorry. Exact match or next smaller item. Okay, that's what you want. And it doesn't matter. We can just close here. And now if I were to put this down, now let's verify this. Robert is making 60,200. Okay, so if I go here, this is the bracket. He's not, the next bracket up is 80, so he has not touched that. Okay, so he's still in the 60s. That's why it's returning as 10. Okay, Karina is 39,627. 39,627. So that would be this here. more, or 35 is the bracket that comes in here, so it's 12%. 29,727, 29,727. So that would be between this group and this group, and because it's lying between these two, the lower value will apply, lower bracket will apply. So this person would get 15%. Okay. So that's the type of thing that I was telling you at the beginning of this video, that this is something that you would not have been able to do with VLOOKUP or with index match. You would not be able to, well, with VLOOKUP, you could do in a way that what you will have to do is you will have to have this sorted, and then you will have to use a VLOOKUP with a true parameter, okay? But with the XLOOKUP, these do not need to be sorted, okay? So that's a quick intro into X function, and I'm planning to do another video later this week or maybe next week that will go further into some other ways that you can use this new function in XLOOKUP. Now, like I said, this is a new function that Microsoft introduced with Office 365. So that will bring us to the end of this video. If you like this video, please kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And if you have any comments or feedback, just put them in the comment section down below. Thank you.